My dear countrymen, Namaskar. It gives me immense joy to join all of you in another episode of Mann Ki Baat. On the one hand, whereas there was the hustle and bustle of the election campaign, on the other, through your letters and messages, we have shared our joys with each other over the achievements of the country and her citizens. This time, let us begin Mann Ki Baat with one such significant achievement of the country. Friends, India has always viewed science, linking it to the country's progress. With this very vision, our scientists are advancing the civil nuclear program. Their efforts are making a significant contribution to nation building. It has greatly benefited our industrial growth, the energy sector, and the healthcare sector. India's civil nuclear program has greatly helped everyone from agriculture to modern innovators. Friends, just a few days ago, our nuclear scientists enhanced India's pride with another major achievement. The fast breeder reactor in Kalapakkam, Tamil Nadu, has achieved criticality. Actually, criticality is the stage during which a reactor successfully attains a self-sustaining nuclear chain reaction for the first time. This stage signifies the reactor entering the operational phase. This is a historic milestone in India's nuclear energy journey. Furthermore, the nuclear reactor is built entirely using indigenous technology. Friends, why is it called a breeder reactor? There's a reason behind that. It is a system that, in addition to generating energy, also itself produces new fuel for the future. Friends, I also remember the time in March 2024 when I witnessed the core loading of the reactor in Kalpakkam. I congratulate all those who have made invaluable contributions to India's nuclear program. Their efforts to make the lives of our countrymen better and easier are highly commendable. This will also energize our resolve for a Vikasit Bharat. My dear countrymen, today in Mann Ki Baat, I want to talk about a power that is invisible, but without which our lives cannot last even a moment. This very power is propelling India forward. This is our wind power. Our ancient texts say, Vayurva iti vyashtihi, Vayuravai samashtihi. That is, wind is not just an element. It is the energy of life. It is the power of entirety. Friends, today this very wind power is scripting a new story of India's development. India has recently achieved a major milestone in wind energy. India's wind energy generation capacity has now exceeded 56 gigawatts. In the last 1 year alone, nearly 6 gigawatts of new capacity has been added. India is progressing rapidly in wind energy, and the world is also looking towards us. Friends, today India ranks fourth in the world in wind energy capacity. This is the hard work of our engineers. This is the diligence of our youth. This is a symbol of the collective will of the nation. Friends, many states in the country, including Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, and Rajasthan, are blazing a trail in this sector. Areas like Kutch, Patan, and Banaskantha in Gujarat, where once only the desert was visible, large renewable energy parks are coming up over there. The youth are benefiting from this. It is creating new opportunities, developing new skills, and opening up new avenues for employment. Friends, solar and wind energy are essential for India's development. This isn't just about the environment, it's about safeguarding our future. We all have a role to play in this. We must conserve electricity and embrace clean energy. Such efforts are essential at every level in the country because they are the very ones which bring about profound change. Friends, the month of May is commencing with a pious occasion. In just a few days, we'll celebrate Buddha Purnima. I extend my best wishes in advance to all my countrymen. The life message of Bhagwan Gautam Buddha remains as relevant today. He has taught us that peace begins within us. He has conveyed to us that victory over oneself is the greatest victory. Amid the tensions and conflicts the world is going through today, Buddha's teachings have become even more important. Friends, an organization in Chile, South America, is promoting the teachings of Bhagwan Buddha. This endeavor is being conducted under the counsel of Ladakh-born Drupbon Odzar Rinpoche. This organization is connecting meditation and compassion to people's lives. The stupa in the Kochigua's valley gives people a sense of peace. It is truly a matter of pride to see this. India's ancient stream is reaching the world. People from far-flung areas too are also joining in. Friends, the Buddhist tradition also teaches us to connect with nature. Bhagwan Buddha attained enlightenment under a tree. Nature is an integral part of our lives. Such efforts are underway across the country. Karma Monastery in Karnataka is a good example. This monastery is a vibrant forest area spread over 100 acres. More than 700 native trees have been preserved in this forest. Friends, Buddha's message is not just about the past. It is relevant even today and is essential for the future. This occasion of Buddha Purnima inspires us to enhance peace in our lives, embrace compassion, and move forward with balance. My dear countrymen, all of you know that in our country, the festivities of the Republic Day are celebrated and observed from the 23rd of January, the birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, to the 30th of January, the death anniversary of Gandhiji. An important part of this festival is Beating Retreat. Today, I am discussing the Beating Retreat with you because there's a special reason behind it. Friends, you may have noticed that this ceremony showcases the diverse musical traditions of different bands. Over the past few years, the inclusion of Indian music has increased and it's being liked very much by people across the country. This year's Beating Retreat ceremony was also very memorable. The Air Force, Army, Navy and CAPF bands gave excellent performances. Friends, this program of splendid formations along with vibrant music is sure to draw everyone's attention. The Air Force band composed the Sindoor formation. The Naval band composed the Matsya Yantra formation, whereas the Army band's performance also showcased 150 years of Vande Mataram and India's success in cricket. Friends, after the Beating Retreat, all this hard work and achievement used to gradually fade away. However, now a highly commendable initiative has been undertaken pertaining to it. For the first time, the music of Beating Retreat is also available on Waves OTG. In the future, it will be available on other platforms as well. You must listen to it. You'll be very proud of our armed forces and their traditions. Friends, during the last few years, inspiring stories of nature conservation have emerged from different parts of the country. These stories give us hope and fill us with pride. I want to share some examples with the listeners of Mann Ki Baat. Listening to them will bring joy to you. First, let's talk about the Ran of Kutch. As soon as the monsoons end, the land here comes alive. Every year, lakhs of flamingos arrive here. The entire area turns pink, hence the name Flamingo City. These birds build their nests and raise their young ones here. The people of Kutch call them Lakhaji ke Barati. Now Lakhaji ke Barati have become beautiful symbols of environmental conservation in Kutch. Friends, another story is about the cooperation between humans and wildlife. And this one is from Uttar Pradesh. In the Tarai region, herds of elephants approach villages during the harvest season. This increases the risk of conflict. However, efforts like Gajamitra have now begun in Uttar Pradesh as well. Villagers themselves form teams to monitor elephants. They alert people in time. This is reducing conflict and increasing public trust. Friends, a piece of good news has also come in from central India. Black bucks have started reappearing in Chhattisgarh. Their numbers had dwindled significantly, but continued efforts led to increased conservation. Today, they are once again seen roaming the open fields. This marks the return of our lost heritage. Similar hope is visible in the conservation of the great Indian bustard, the Godawan. This bird used to be a hallmark of our desert regions. However, at one point, its numbers had dwindled to a trickle. The situation was such that this bird was on the verge of extinction. But now, a major campaign is underway for its conservation. Scientific methods are being adopted. Breeding centers have been established. And now, the blossoming of life anew is visible. Friends, nature and humans are not separate. We are each other's partners. When we understand nature, respect it, and live in harmony with it, change is clearly visible. Today, this change is emerging as new hope from every nook and corner of the country. My dear countrymen, the Northeast is like Ashtalakshmi for all of us. There is immense talent here, and the natural beauty of the Northeast also draws everyone's attention. In Mann Ki Baat too, we've often discussed the achievements of the people of the Northeast. Today, I'll discuss another such achievement with you, and that is the success of the Northeast in the bamboo sector. Friends, what was once viewed as a burden is now giving new impetus to employment, business, and innovation. Our mothers and sisters are its biggest beneficiaries. You'll be surprised to know how much change has come about by changing the definition of bamboo. Friends, according to the law made by the British, bamboo was defined as a tree, and the rules associated with it were very strict. It was very difficult to transport bamboo anywhere. As a result, people here started moving away from bamboo-related businesses. Friends, by changing the law in 2017, we removed bamboo from the tree category, the results of which are visible to everyone. Today, the bamboo sector is flourishing throughout the Northeast. People are continuously innovating and adding value to it. Friends, Let's talk about Bijoy Sutradhar of Gomti district of Tripura and Pradeep Chakravarti of South Tripura. They saw the new laws as a huge opportunity for themselves. Then they integrated their work with technology. Today, they are producing better and more bamboo products than ever before. In Dimapur and surrounding areas of Nagaland, there are several self-help groups that have lent value addition to bamboo-based food products. There are also teams like Korolo Creative Crafts, which are working on bamboo furniture and handicrafts. Friends, in Mamit district of Mizoram, there are teams working on bamboo tissue culture and polyhouse management. I also learnt about the Lagastal Bamboo Enterprise team near Gangtok in Sikkim. It makes handicrafts, incense sticks, furniture, and interior decor items from bamboo. Friends, I've cited just a few examples here. The list of success stories of the bamboo sector in the country is quite long. I'll urge all of you to positively purchase one bamboo product or the other from the Northeast. You can even present it as a gift. Your efforts will encourage those who toil hard to make bamboo products. My dear countrymen, in these rapidly changing times, technology has become a huge part of our lives. Today, we are witnessing the wonders of technology in connecting our past with the present. A recent development in this direction has delighted those involved in education and history. Friends, just a few days ago, the National Archives of India shared a unique database on a dedicated portal. This organization has digitized and made public over 20 crore invaluable documents. Some of these are very interesting. 7th century Gilgit manuscripts written on Bhojpatra. Here, you will also find an interesting 8th century text, Shri Bhuvalaya. This text, based on numbers, is in the form of a grid. You can also view some significant letters related to Rani Lakshmibai. These reveal some of the decisions she made in 1857, displaying her valor. For those who are great admirers of Netaji Subhash, there are many documents related to Netaji's life, the Azad Hind Fauj, and his speeches. You will also find many documents related to Pandit Madan Mohan Malaviya ji. These include important information related to the establishment of BHU and the Hindi Sahitya Sammelan. Many unique documents related to our Constituent Assembly are also available here. I urge all of you to visit www.abhilekpatal.in. It will give you a wonderful experience of our history. Friends, just imagine, you're among the most talented people in the world, facing extremely difficult mathematical problems. You have only 4.5 hours to solve them. This means the time is very limited and the competition is international and very tough. It is natural to feel nervous in such a situation. But under these very circumstances, our daughters performed brilliantly. Earlier this month, the European Girls' Mathematical Olympiad was held in Bordeaux, France. This was a major competition for schoolgirls with a keen interest in mathematics. It is one of the most prestigious competitions in the world. Our daughters performed their best ever in this Olympiad. I am very proud of this talented team. It included Shreya Mundhada from Mumbai, Sanjana Chako from Tiruvananthapuram, Shivani Bharatkumar from Chennai, and Shrimoy Bera from Kolkata. Our team ranked 6th in the world. Shreya created history by winning the gold medal. Sanjana secured for herself the silver medal and Shivani the bronze medal. Friends, The selection process for this Olympiad in India is very tough in itself. It is a multi-stage selection process. In this, tough challenges have to be overcome at the regional, state, and national level. After that, the best performing students participate in a 1 month mathematics training camp. This camp is organized at the Homi Bhabha Center for Science Education of the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. At the end of this camp, a team selection test is conducted. The Indian team is selected on the basis of performance in this test. Friends, every year, around 6 lakh students from across the country participate in this mathematical Olympiad program. This number is continuously increasing with time, which means that this culture of Olympiad is becoming increasingly popular among the daughters of the country. I appreciate their parents as well for supporting these gifted daughters. My dear countrymen, a very important campaign is currently underway in our country, which every Indian must be aware of. This is the census campaign, the world's largest census. Friends, those who have already undergone such a process will have a different experience this time. Census 2027 has been made digital. All information is being recorded directly in digital form. The enumerators going door to door have a mobile app. They will enter the information in it after talking to you. Friends, this time your participation in the census has also been made easier. You can enter your information yourself. This facility will open for you 15 days before the enumerator's arrival. You can enter the information as per your convenience. When you complete the process, you receive a special ID. This ID is received on your mobile or email. Later, when the enumerator visits your home, you can verify the information by showing this ID. This eliminates the need to give information again. This saves time and simplifies the process. Friends, in states where self-enumeration has been completed, census staff have also been enumerating households. House listing for approximately 1 crore 20 lakh families has been completed so far. Friends, the national census isn't just a government task. It's the responsibility of all of us. Your participation is crucial. The information you provide is completely secure, kept confidential, and protected with digital security. Come, let's all participate in this process. Let's make Census 2027 a success. Friends, in our country, food traditions have never been confined merely to taste. Indian cheese is an interesting part of this tradition. A few days ago, I shared information via a tweet. Two Indian cheese brands received prestigious awards at an international cheese competition held in Brazil. This achievement was widely discussed on social media. Many people have said to me that the diversity of cheese in India should also be discussed. Friends, a major change is taking place in India's dairy sector. Value addition in this sector has given our traditional flavors a new identity. Today, Indian cheese is making its mark globally. Be it breakfast, lunch or dinner, the taste of India is reaching the world's plates. Take Jammu and Kashmir's Kalari cheese. It's known as the mozzarella of Kashmir. The Gujar Bakarwal community has been making and eating it for generations. Meanwhile, Churpi is very popular in Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh and Ladakh. The simplicity and softness of the mountains are felt in its taste. The special feature of this cheese is that it's made from yak milk. Friends, Toplinu paneer, also known as Surti cheese in Maharashtra and Gujarat, also holds a unique identity. I've mentioned only a few, but this world of flavors is vast in our country. Today, this tradition is gaining new strength. Many Indian companies are investing in this field. Modern technology is emerging, packaging is improving, and our products are meeting world standards. As a result, Indian cheese is now transcending the country's borders and reaching global markets and restaurants. Today, as we talk about local to global, the example of Indian cheese shows us the way forward. I'm confident that India's taste, Indian tradition, and Indian quality will provide a new experience to the people of the world and create a new connection with India. My dear countrymen, this month many festivals, including New Year, were celebrated in many parts of the country. In a few days, on the 9th of May, on the occasion of Pochishe Boishakh, we'll celebrate Gurudev Tagore's birth anniversary. Gurudev was a multifaceted personality. He was not only a great writer and thinker, he also shaped many renowned institutions. Gurudev Tagore advocated for industries that provided sustainable employment and benefited villages. The influence of Rabindra Sangeet continues worldwide even today. My visits to Shantiniketan will remain unforgettable for me. This is the very institution that he nurtured and shaped with unwavering dedication. My humble tribute to him once again. Friends, the month of May also reminds us of the First War of Independence of 1857. I salute all the brave children of Maa Bharati who awakened the spirit of patriotism among the people. This is also vacation time for school children. I urge them to enjoy their holidays to the fullest and try to learn something new. During the summer season, all of you should also take full care of your health. We'll meet again next month with some new topics, with some new achievements of our countrymen. Thank you very much.